Hello and welcome back to World of Wampus 1. You might remember this track. I had the world record on this one previously already. One of the most fun, interesting Trackmania trial maps in the game. The very first of its kind. Really fun 100 checkpoint trial. And previously, you might remember, I managed to become the first player to get a sub 30 on this map here. At the time, the previous world record was a 35 by Mother, and he was not deterred. He wanted the world record back. And eventually, after a few weeks of hunting and coming up with new strats of his own, was able to beat my time by about 45 seconds with an incredible run. Only 9 respawns, equaling the amount that I had in my previous world record as well, which is insane to think about on a 100 checkpoint long trial map, of course. But I was not gonna back down from the fight either. I was actually pretty excited to be able to come back to the map because I felt like I could still improve it a little bit, and I definitely could. I found a few new strats as well, pushed the pace even further, and after many sub 30s of my own, coming closer and closer to the world record after multiple days of hunting, I eventually got this run. But obviously in Among Us, that's playing Among Us would be nice again, actually thinking about it, but I don't know, getting a big roof for that again, that'd be sick. It's been so long. Although, also has problems. Like if you die in that game, you just, you know, you can just wait for 15 minutes for the rest to solve the case, kind of. It's a little bit boring if you, like, die first round. It's overrated. It kind of depends on your friend group how much fun it is, though. Like, it's kind of like a board game, you know? Backwards gear. Had to wait there a little bit to switch the gear around. Would I play trick? Wait. That's a different question. Yeah, most people don't care about seeing other games. Sometimes fun. If it has a little bit relation to Trackmania, if there's other people playing as well, I think it's more interesting. Like if I, like, randomly started playing Rocket League today or something, like, I don't think people would care too much. If it was part of a challenge, maybe it would be more interesting. I don't know. But if I was playing, like, a story game or something that's so far away from my normal content, that even though there would be some people who would enjoy it, and I would probably enjoy it as well, it's just not what my audience, like most of my audience, would be looking for. I'm also not looking to get scammed on this checkpoint yet. It still happens. It's decent speed at least. I was really far ahead. -9 seconds in the checkpoint. Insane. That's what all channels are for. Yeah, but then I just rather not stream, kind of. Just chill. Like, I like taking my time with stuff like that. Gonna practice for roleplay in GTA. Yeah, when GTA 6 comes out, it's gonna overtake all of streaming. So we gotta learn how to roleplay. How does that even work? I know that scene is huge and that people do that, but I don't get how that's good content. I don't understand. But I've never watched it, so I don't know. Never given it a try. Like, I can see that working if you're already big before. Decent. Again. Basically D&D. That sounds interesting. I know there's also a roguelike plugin in this game as well. That we could maybe try again at some point. Obviously a little bit different than that, but... I saw Yannick's playing that quite a few times. I don't know exactly how he plays it, or what the goal is, but... he has done quite a bit of content with that. Or maybe it would be fun to play. How about playing Hearthstone? I've never played those kind of games. Like, I do like strategy games and stuff. I guess that is strategy games, but I don't need it like competitively. Like as I said, if I want a game to play, I just want to kind of relax. Like the only other game that I can think of that I played this year, besides the ones that I mentioned earlier, I think was Balatro. Obviously more played it last year, end of last year, but... like that's kind of what I would be maybe looking for. Just something chill, relaxing, you know? Because the, like, Trackmania already takes so much focus and there's so much happening constantly that if I play something else, I just want to relax. That was close, but we got it clean. Damn, nice. How has today's runs been going? Ask again in 23 minutes. 22. Oh. We've driven 29. We have driven 229s already today. 129.20 and 129.45. Both of which had a lot more potential though. But the two runs that we finished today were both 29s. Oh god, that almost didn't work. Yeah. Anybody have this on speaker? Yeah, thanks for the 100 bits. Oop, alright. That was weird. Nah. Oh, I was able to slow down. Ah, I wasn't able to slow down. Yeah, wet plastic braking does not work very well if you aren't aware. The brake just does not work. You just keep sliding. Just gotta keep holding it until eventually it engages. But it takes a long time. Pretty sure if I was watching on my TV downstairs, or our TV downstairs, in the living room, then it would have actually worked. Because the Alexa there is like right next to it. Oh, that's kind of bad. Oh, I got the checkpoint. Thank God. I couldn't release in time and then turtle again. Thank God it's not another dead turtle there, bro. I've had way too many dead turtles at that spot. Okay, this is where I fell earlier because of going a little bit too fast. So let's go even faster then. And this time survive. So far it's clean enough. Very important checkpoint obviously with the pace. On my old PB, we are gaining like 10 to 15 seconds at this point. So that one was also really bad. This doesn't feel like great speed. Yeah, no, it's not. This is gonna be hard to survive at all. Okay, at least I make it. I lost like 6 seconds or so, I think, there. To a good landing. You can land immediately on top, but I had the first turn. Like, I honestly lost it in the first turn before I even jumped into the wall, right? So I lost a little bit of speed there. Didn't have a good entry then. And that messed me up for the checkpoint. Still alright though. Not a big time loss. Like 6 seconds to getting it perfect, obviously. Which is not easy. I've only done that like twice so far on good runs. No! Oh, it didn't clip. You jump up there to clip with the back tire. Damn, it's been ages since this checkpoint didn't work. Oh, but... I was hoping that it would be a bit faster. It's still okay, it's still pretty good. Could have been better, of course, but missed it in there. Didn't lose too much. Especially considering that my PB didn't respawn, I think. Shows that you can do that a lot slower. Pace is good so far, but we've had quite a few of these runs already for the first half. It's always about surviving in the second half on this map. If one Beowulf isn't jinxing me, it's the other Beowulf. Can't believe it. Oh my god, that was way too fast. How did I even survive that? Bit of a struggle getting up there, but we're good. Okay, can I get this one clean again? Should be. Gear wasn't engaging there immediately, it took a little bit of time, but it's okay. I think that's my best start ever. Even with respawns. I did quite a few respawns here. Like, the pace is very good of this one. Like, I have had more respawns and time losses in this run than in other runs, but still somehow faster. Let's go! That one is always scary. We got it, nice. Got the upper here clean again, nice. Went way too fast there, I didn't get into a burnout. Bit hard to see in camera 3 there, I'm sorry, but it's the camera that I have to use. Also, I'm focusing, so I don't always have interface on. I'm sorry for that. But most of these checkpoints, it doesn't move much, I think. If there's a respawn in my PB, I will probably talk about it. There aren't many in this section. Oh, is this far enough? I think it is. Yeah. Not super fast this attempt here, but it's good enough. Like, if we get out of the next 25 checkpoints with 30 seconds ahead still, we're in a great position. Like this section here, my PB one-shots almost everything. That's why it's hard to keep up against the PB. Like the next like 15 checkpoints or so are like all one-shot almost. I think there's one like 5-second respawn or so. But if we survive this, like this is the best section of my PB. Okay, coming to the checkpoint that ruined my last run. I lost a minute here, last time around. It's pretty bad, I think. Yeah. I was already off with the first jump. I think that's fast enough. I got a landing bug. Wait. I love this fucking checkpoint. Worked earlier in training so many times. It's really... Not again, man. Okay, if I get it now, it's still okay. It's not good, but it's okay. Okay, perfectly clean. Why does that not work first time? 35 seconds lost. But that's... I haven't lost much else. The run is still really good. 2 times that checkpoint today. One of them, I feel like I got a landing bug on the dirt for some reason. Like I lost so much speed on it. Like it should have worked, I felt like. Like the setup was good. And if once I failed that one, I was like, ugh. Now I gotta do it perfect, and then I slid out because I was too fast. At least we gained some time there again. That's the one respawn. Now everything is one shot again. This checkpoint here, really, really difficult. Huge. Amazing. Oh my god. First try. First try on the other checkpoint would have been even better, but this is like the second best. Like getting that one is so important. Okay. This one as well now. This one is the landing bug checkpoint. Oh my god. I wanna release there to land early and keep the speed, but don't wanna release that much. Okay. Pray for no landing bugs. 1 done. 2 done. Let's go. Let's go. Didn't, like, you can landing bug even with a jump like that. You can. Focus on driving. But yeah, even with a landing, even with a landing like that, you can bug in a way where you fall off and can't do anything. I would have cried if that would have respawned. If I had to respawn there. That was also not clean. Focus up. Some very, very important checkpoints coming up now. First of all, another no-side checkpoint. This one went better. That's clean. Saves about 5 to 6 seconds over going the long way there. Doing the staircase. Okay, there's one more really hard checkpoint in this section. And then we enter the end, where I can gain time against my PB. It's the next checkpoint. It basically starts in this one. We need to get over this edge without clipping. That alone is like 10 seconds, if we get it. I think that's barely enough. Yes. Okay, full focus. Okay, heart rate is pumping now. This is the chance that I've been waiting for. I've done the ending clean many times already, but it is, in my opinion, still the hardest part of the map. So we'll see how it goes. We're entering the hardest part of the map, but therefore my PB also lost quite a bit of time. To a perfect run, my PB lost 1 minute from here on out. So there's time gain. There's also a lot of time lost potentially. Never before. What the fuck? Wow. That sucks. Like, whenever you land like that, it works, pretty much. This is ridiculous. Another never before. Didn't have that many in this run so far. Oh, that sucks. That's really not that hard of a checkpoint recently. I just got screwed on that one. That's 30 seconds as well, lost. Wow. But I made it twice, and both times, like, I got screwed kinda on the landing there. It's what it is. Like, I couldn't have been closer to making it in both attempts. I had to save it there, my line was bad. This loses some time, this loses like 5 seconds or so. This is slow. Well. Pretty much need this perfect now. First of all, no landing bug, please. Yes, thank you. Pretty much need the last 25 checkpoints perfect. Those 2 checkpoints cost over a minute. Those 2 checkpoints. It's majority of the time lost so far. I think the rest of the map I lost less than half a minute. Just those 2 checkpoints, really. But it is what it is. You don't really get many respawns anymore on a map like this now. We're very consistent on it. At this point. Still ahead. I would like those 30 seconds back. But it's still possible. Please no bug. Yes. Okay, good. Worst cycle possible. I need to wait one more cycle here. Ugh. The way I came up there, it was obvious immediately that I was gonna lose 1.5 cycles. That sucked. Yeah, it cost over 5 seconds. Okay, but most important checkpoint coming up right now. This is such a hard trick. Please. Don't clip, don't clip, don't clip, don't clip. Tiny clip. It might still be fast enough. This. Let's go! Nice! Huge! First try. Wow, that was so close. That was so close, my god. This next checkpoint is very, very easy to fail. You need patience on this. Nice. I dropped a little bit too fast, but I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Minus 30 seconds for that jump. Yeah, I failed it once in my PB. That's how much it costs. That's why it's so crucial getting that first try. Oh my god, I still made it. I didn't think I had enough speed. Just had to send it. That looks good to me. Yes, let's go first try. That's huge. I think we gain a bit there, yeah. That's awkward. At least I didn't have to do the staircase again. It's a bad time. What? Speed felt perfect there. Lost a bit of time. Please, thank god. You can get stuck there and you have to go back to get speed. Because you don't accelerate on the border that well. I made this. Okay. Now one of the most nerve-wracking checkpoints on good pace. This one is so extremely tight. Beautiful. That's how you do it. After this point, I don't think I can gain time on the PB anymore. I think maybe in that checkpoint I gain a little bit, I'm not sure. Yeah. That puts us in an interesting spot. That was awkward. Is that fast enough? Barely is. Oh my god. That was close. Way too close for comfort. There's like max 2 seconds of time gain on my PB in this. I don't think we can get this up, but we can definitely get the world record. We can definitely get the world record here. Oh, so fast. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever done this checkpoint this fast. That was amazing. It's not enough, obviously. I should have written sub 28:05 is my goal, not sub 28. This is the exact dilemma that I was talking about. One more staircase. There you go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, after 23.5 hours of trying, is finally the world record back in our hands. There you go. 28:04. New Wampus world record with again 13 respawns. 9 respawns total without the standing respawns. GG. What was it again? 28:04. That's a sick run. That was a sick run. There were 2 checkpoints which both cost me half a minute. Other than that, it was really sick. Damn. Finally, dude. Finally. Minus 1 minute 7 seconds. Insane. Insane. Yeah, we can pause the timer now. There you go. 23:30. Let's go. GG. Finally. It's exactly midnight. Exactly midnight there. GG. The one cycle could have been better. Yeah, there's a lot of things that could have been better. There were a lot of things that could have been better, but it was still pretty damn good. GG. Got it at 23:30, so sub 28. Exactly, it's sub 28 hours. That's what it meant. Sub 28 hours. GG, there you go, that's the run. We got the world record back at 28:04. That was nerve-wracking. That was so nerve-wracking. Same amount of respawns as last time, just a little bit faster now. About 1.5 minutes faster on pace, on the no respawn time, and also on the map itself than the old world record. GG.